All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Dream Cancel podcast, and this is episode 67 of Dream Cancel Live. My name is Desmond, the administrator of Dream Cancel, and on tonight's show, we got a lot to talk about. We have the 6 KOF 14 teaser trailer that just came out a couple hours ago that we want to discuss, and we also want to talk about Winter Showdown 3, which is going down this weekend in North Glen, Colorado. The Dream Council Cup Finals hosted by the Kings of Co. A couple of the people here on the discussion panel, including myself, will be going to Colorado this weekend, so we'll talk about that. And I think that'll be it. So, I mean, it's a lot to talk about, within two main topics. So, first and foremost, I would like to introduce the discussion panel for tonight. So let's see. Let's do this. From Chicago, Illinois, we have James Jr. What's up, man?
What's up, people?
All right. From Indiana, we have Net Battles Mexican. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. We have from correct me if I'm wrong. Ohio. We have Burly Girly. How you doing?
Great. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Good to hear.
All right. From Puerto Rico, but for not too long, we have Six Leg. How you doing, man?
Doing great, and next week I'm out of this island.
All right, that's good
Congrats.
to hear. That's good to hear. And from California, NorCal, if I'm not mistaken, we have EX Wild Wolf.
Burn the fight, baby.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, we have The Core. Yo, what's up?
What's up, folks?
All right, good to have all y'all on the show. Goodness. Yeah, we have the ill lineup tonight, so thanks everybody for joining us, and I want to thank all the viewers who are watching right now. Episode 67, Dream Council Live. If you're watching right now and you see the tweet on Twitter, go ahead and retweet it. If you're on Facebook and you see the tweet, go ahead and share it or like it or comment, and just let everyone know that we are live right now on Twitch. So before we get into anything else, any of the main topics, we have to do promo plugs, shout-outs, tournament announcements. So let's go. All right, Dream Cancel t-shirts. You can get Dream Cancel t-shirts at dreamcancel.com/shop. And right here, this is the I Totally Rule shirt, super corny, and we also have the in battle one sex means nothing is a King quote from 98. Also we have the Dream Cancel Cup shirts still for sale, and we have the Dream Cancel Live t-shirts still for sale. And this is Cannibalito rocking his Dream Cancel shirt that he won, and this is Mysterio and Luis Cha wearing Dream Council shirts that they won at NEC 15, if I clearly recall. So again, you get those at dreamcancel.com/shop. Buy King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition on Steam, as well as King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match on Steam and King of Fighters 13 on Steam. Shout outs to KOF Funeral. Shout outs to Video Games XD. Shout out to Team Chaos, who will be hitting up Winter Showdown this weekend. We'll give y'all a rundown on specifically who from the crew will be going up there. Shout outs to KOF. Shout outs to the Nest organization in France. Taiwan. Dream Cancel Theater. We had an episode this past Sunday. Had a KOF 2000, 2K2 13, if I clearly recall. And we'll do another episode maybe sometime next week. So I hope people are enjoying the super random KOF gameplay, and we're going to also open it up to different SNK fighters as well. Shout outs to Rochinaji. Download Tap and Talk for you to view the Dream Council forums on your smartphone. as well as chat with us on Chatwing if you could. And also, you can donate to Dream Cancel at dreamcancelsnk@gmail.com. So, all right, upcoming tournament is Winter Showdown 3. So why don't we go to what's going on that very same weekend? If I clearly recall, isn't it? There's a tournament going on this same weekend. Yo, Six Light, do you remember? Six Light, you there?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fetch the list right now.
Yeah, there's something going on. I think it was either this weekend or next weekend.
No, it's actually the next one. So you can go ahead and announce Winter Showdown first.
Okay. Oh, we'll get the Winter Showdown. That's the main part of the show. But
Gotcha.
yeah.
But okay, I can start you off with for the next weekend, which is February 26th. We have. Let me try and mute myself. Okay, perfect. We have Winter Brawl over at Essington, Pennsylvania. We all know where Big E always does it big. And I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it's a main game. I know that there's going to be KOF13 there.
Yeah.
That same weekend, if we go across the globe, we're going to have Canes Winter Clash, which is at Canes, France. And that's also a main game, so good to see the international players be there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see... has Matt KOF been traveling lately, or is he still MIA?
He's been traveling a little bit by a little bit. The last tournament he was at the wasn't it that Dubai tournament?
Oh, good. Oh, he was there.
Yeah.
I need to find footage of that. But good stuff. And then on March 5th, we got Canada East Championships. That's going to be in Toronto, Canada. Shout out to Neil Russell. I spoke to him a few weeks ago, asked him, hey, I like your streams. You got any tournaments coming up? And he let me know about that part. And on the same month, but on March 18th, we got Final Round 19. That's going to be Atlanta, Georgia. I think our good friend Malik is running it. Running the KOF13?
Yeah, if I clearly recall.
I think so.
Yeah. And I think we'll throw one more because otherwise we'll be too far ahead. But on April 2nd, we got Hype Spotting number 5. That's going to be in Glasgow at the United Kingdom.
Okay, I don't have the image for that.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured I went too far ahead. But yeah, those are the upcoming tournaments for KOF13.
Okay, and then we can go super far ahead in time in May, Combo Breaker.
Oh, you want to keep going? Yeah, actually, that one is important, though. Yeah, we can definitely mention that.
Because 2K2 and 13 will be on the main games list.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to make it out there.
Yeah. Who else is going to Combo Breaker?
You know what?
I'm going to try.
I would like to go.
I'm trying, man.
Chicago's not too far for me, so...
Okay.
It's even closer for me. Yay!
Woo!
And upon finding out the price, that I thought, man, no way I'm going to spend $800 to fly over there. I found a way cheaper way, and I am confirmed to be there.
Oh, that's what's up.
Great.
I'll definitely make it there.
All
Yep.
right.
I'm probably just gonna spend like less than $1,000 trying to get there.
Less than 1,000 would definitely get you there, man. You should be good.
Oh yeah, you should be good. It's just for me where I'm at.
Play with that financial aid money. Yo.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
Hey
cool.
man, I paid
Way to
the
do
way
it.
I paid for Winter Showdown was my credit card got an expanded limit. That's how I paid for my plane
Oh,
ticket.
stop! You got that good credit?
Yeah.
One stop.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Let's see.
I just have money under my mattress.
Oh, yo, that.
Oh, you trying to wait?
That hustle life, I see. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, since you're new to the show, Burly Girl, can you just give us a real brief introduction on who you are, if you want, and let the viewers know who you are?
I am Burly Girly. I am currently working towards being a concept artist / illustrator. I draw a lot of different fighting games, but mostly copious amounts of Yamazaki. My main King of Fighters game would be O2 UM, and I think that should about wrap that up.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's cool. All right. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
And EX Wolf, you're new on the show too, and so if you want, you might as well give people a brief rundown and on who you are.
Alright, so I'm EX Wildwolf. I live in NorCal, near San Francisco, and I'm basically a KOF player, and I also got into Guilty Gear probably less than a year ago. And my main games are KOF, OTUM, Pulsar, Exard. I still play 13 and FE, and there's basically I've been loving KOF ever since I started back in 2010. So it was pretty much like a really great thing to be in the KOF. So yeah.
All right, great, cool, good to have you on the show, man. All right, so before we get into the whole KOF 14 6 teaser trailer discussion, I want to talk a little bit about, a fair amount about Winter Showdown 3, which is going down this weekend in North Glen, Colorado, and that's the weekend of February 20th, 21st. The end of the Journey to Dream Cancel Cup, and it's the Dream Cancel Cup Finals. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to hit it up. And yeah, Esteban, yeah, man, we're gonna be doing it big up there, man.
Oh, for sure, man. Definitely.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited, man. How excited are you to go?
I'm very excited. Tomorrow, well, I'm flying in Friday, so tomorrow is my last day of work before I leave, and then I'm ready to play. I just want to play all day, every day while I'm out there. It'll be fun.
All right. And just to let everyone know that KCO Pedro aired some episodes of him and some of the other people that are coming from out of state or out of the country. It was called the what was it? The Road to Winter Showdown 3. Yeah, it was on Twitch, and you can view the last 4 episodes on YouTube through the Kings of Code YouTube, and he recently had Cannibalito on there. He had Violent Kane, El Matador, and there was another player. Who else? Any y'all remember?
Was it Stray Wolf?
Yeah, it was Stray Wolf.
Okay.
He should be stopping in too.
Yeah, he'll be going for sure.
Yeah, and this is a pretty big list of who's coming up to the tournament. So yeah, we see Violent Kane, TC Real Kim, KCOJ Allen obviously will be there because he lives in Colorado. ET will be there. I'm gonna try to see if I can play him in 2K2 I think he plays that, if I clearly recall. Sendo will be there. Malik will be there. Chris KOF, one of my favorite KOF players, will be there. Stray Wolf, Yoshi, Rosa, VCO will be there. And El Matador, and Kings of Co players Galaga and Mr. Cruz. And El Prince, what was that? El Principe. So yeah, Winter Showdown 3. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so hype, and it's going to be sponsored by Mad Cats and No Scope, which are gaming glasses, from what Pedro told me. And he told me what it does is it just like reduces like the light or the glare or something, or it enhances some of the colors or something like that. It's something I'm definitely gonna try out. I'm probably gonna have to put one of the bigger frames over my glasses that I already wear. So shout outs to No Scope. And yeah, ET is gonna be there, so it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a very good tournament. And if you want to know some insight about some of the players that are going there, again, check out the Road to Winter Showdown 3 that was streamed by KCO Pedro on the Kings of Cole Twitch, and it's on the YouTube channel. Esteban, when will you be arriving there again?
Friday morning. I'll be there at like 9 in the morning.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna be there at 7 a.m. So yeah, I'm taking that super early morning flight. I got to get to the airport at like 3:30 a.m. So that's gonna be fun, man.
Are you gonna be there Friday or Saturday?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
The flight is at 5:30.
See, the reason I decided to leave Friday was so I could sleep on the plane. Like, I'm staying up all night, and I'm going to sleep on the plane, but then I'm going to have Friday to sleep. So
Right. Okay.
that way I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play Saturday. I really want to see how well I can do.
Right.
So
Okay.
I wanna
I
be
think you should
rested.
do well, man. And you also wanted to play a few of us first to 10.
yes,
All right.
I will. I'm still figuring out what I want to do to get my monitor over there.
Mhm.
So I should have my full setup to play some first to tens.
Yeah, man. I would like that run back.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah.
said, I was a little too close for comfort. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we talked about that last time.
oh man, yeah. I wish we had that recorded though. That
I
was a
know.
good
Yo, I wanted to like show you when you got quiet, man.
thing. No, I know exactly when I got quiet. It was good.
I was like, oh man, it's getting to him. But that was so much fun. All right, but
Yep.
yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, and whatever else. In Denver, I've never been to Colorado before, so we'll see how that goes. Not sure how we're gonna be able to move around, but we'll work things.
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey man, I got shoes. I got feet.
Right.
Worst comes to worst, we walk. No big deal.
Yeah, man. That'll be cool, man. All right. We have joining us. Who's Jonathan?
Hello. Oh, that's me. I'm Wilfu from Chicago.
Yo, what's
Hey,
up,
what's up?
Wilfu? How you doing, man?
Yo, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Good to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Very unexpected, but very, very welcome.
Sorry, James invited me just when it started. I was doing the SF5 stuff.
Oh, okay. That's fine, man. Good to have you, man. It was good seeing you at Frosty's.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. You had fun?
Yeah, I liked it. I'm glad 2K2 was there and we had a decent turnout or a decent amount of players there willing to actually sit down and play. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was, man. It was a lot of fun to play 2K2 and it had a 16-person bracket that I appreciated. So that was very fun. But we're gonna do it again, and much more at Combo Breaker. So just stay tuned.
What is it? An official thing at Combo Breaker 2? It's one of the official lineups, I believe. Or something like that.
It is. It is. I remember when I saw that, man, I almost shed a tear. So yeah. Thanks to the staff at Combo Breaker. But regarding Winter Showdown 3, when Stray Wolf and Pedro get here, they'll probably stop on in throughout the show. They'll give us a little bit more of their insight and information and hype. But let's talk about KOF 14. Let's talk about the 6 trailer. So before we do that, I would like to play the trailer again. I know people that was watching the stream, I know y'all probably watched it like a million times, like over and over and over again, like I did this morning.
But it's worth watching
I
it
know I
again.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so we're going to put it on one more time for the stream. So without further ado, here is the 6 teaser trailer for KOF 14.
The King of Fighters 14. 14.
All right, we're back. That was the 6th trailer for King of Fighters 14 in 4x3 style. Very old school by mistake. So, all right. What was your first impression when you guys was just like watching the trailer? So, why don't we start with, EXY Wolf, man. What was your first thoughts while you was watching the trailer earlier?
Fucking hype. Yo, I was hella hype, man. Jesus Christ. I was like, yo, we got my boy Terry Bogard. We got King of Dinosaurs. Yo, we got like K-Dash, Maxima looking sick. Yo, oh my god. I was just like, I was just freaking all over the place. It was just like you couldn't stop me, man. I was in my morning class at SF State.
Yeah. And
I saw the trailer. And I was like, yo, what? And then it's just like, I was in class, and when I saw Terry, I was like, oh my god. And then the professor just like stopped his class, and he was like, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just hype.
You should have just showed the whole class, man.
Yeah.
That way they could feel the hype.
Like, yo, dog, who cares about this American Indian studies? It's like time for KOF 14.
Oh man. Okay. All right. That's fair. What about you, James Jr.?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was really hyped because they showed like a lot of different stuff this time. Like Ralph going through the fire and the flames and shit. Fucking Clark looking like he has some moves back.
Oh yeah, that's important.
A better zoom up in K-Dash's character model. Benimaru saying thank you for some reason.
Yeah, what was that about? Was that a taunt?
Thank you for letting me kick your ass.
That's a hit.
It's either a win pose or a taunt.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gotta be a win pose.
It looked like a friendship from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh man.
All right.
Maxima,
Willful.
all the characters, man.
Oh, okay.
Terry has his power charge back.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of moves coming back. It's really nice.
It looks like they're definitely taking it from 2002.
Right. That's good. That's good. Especially Clark. It looks like he has his follow-ups from his tackle, which is half circle forward punch, and each button has like a different little follow-up. So I'm glad that they're bringing that back. If they are, I mean, we don't know. That could just be a normal throw.
That'd be a sick normal throw. Like
I know. Yeah.
corner carry. Come on, can't hate.
Oh no! I was talking about the one where he kind of like
Oh, okay,
power bombs him. Not the super where he points and like slams them back and forth. But
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, it's the tackle, and I forget which what follow up is it? Down A or I'm not sure from 2K2 UM. Okay. Willful, man. What do you think?
It was super exciting. Like, I'm glad that the trailer was, like James said, it was really different. Like, every other trailer starts off with Iori and, Kyo talking smack to each other, and then it goes to, like, the same few clips. But this time, they excluded those characters and just finally gave more room to, like, characters like Angel and the others showing more moves. I thought it was, super exciting because the game is not only looking better and better, usually each trailer, even now, it just looks already super fun and something I'd much rather be playing right now than like Street Fighter V.
Okay, all right. I see it. The little SF5 resentment. Oh, okay, all right. I'm not condoning that, but all right, okay. Okay. The core. What was your thoughts, man? What was running through your head when you watched the trailer?
Oh man, I was excited, man. I was just happy to see that they actually just all the improvements and the King of Dinosaurs, which I guess is like supposed to be T-Zoc. I don't know, but I'm definitely excited, man, to see K's improvements and to see Terry back. I just hope we get the power dunk. And I'd be happy to play with him again. So.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Burley Girly, what was your thoughts? I know you're about to go in, but like, what was your thoughts on when you were watching the trailer?
Well, everybody was messaging me about it when I got home from work, and everybody was like, Maxima is here. So I just sort of went in like, oh my god, what's he gonna be like this game? Because I play him in 13, and so I was definitely excited to see his return because I was kind of waiting for that. And that suit is just absolutely gorgeous. It is just chrome perfection, and I really like the tight leather. It's very suiting. Like, I almost kind of miss the open jacket, but I can't really miss it with how great that outfit looks.
Yeah, actually,
And-
I have the picture of it up through the cam. And, it looks like, does he have coolant?
Yeah.
No,
That
that's
looks
not
like
I'm
right.
looking at that now. Oh, I'm like,
Now
what
we
is
have
this?
like,
It looks like coolant.
yep, we've got like higher tier vapor cannons now. You better get your drinks out because you're gonna be cold.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
You need
yeah,
some
yeah.
hot cocoa for
He
after
is-
that shit.
He does look like Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin a little bit.
Oh God, you're right.
Wait. I have to say it now.
Yeah.
When this game comes to Steam, someone has to mod it to where we get Arnold one-liners.
Oh Jesus.
Well,
have
hopefully,
to.
hopefully it won't be that bad. It won't. Hopefully, it
You
won't
better
be
chill.
that bad.
You better stop mashing buttons and chill.
I'm telling you. Now we need to get Arnold to voice act Maxima for English version.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'd pay for
Like-
that. I would so pay for that.
This trailer definitely warmed me up to the new outfits, namely Maxima, of course, and also Clark with the Under Armour. And it's just so, like, it's a really good choice. It's definitely really different from anything that's previously been done. 14 is really pushing a very new sort of look for it. Not so simple, but a little bit, like, more detail, but not too much. Which is it's always been a very good strong point in King of Fighters designs, is that it's always just enough, and that's always the way it shines to me.
Mhm. Okay.
Also, I'd like to mention, Billy Kane no longer has the Norwegian flag on either of the bandanas on his head or tied to his leg. They're now just their own designs, so we no longer have to be skeptic about Billy's origins.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. Next, Esteban, what was on your mind when you were watching the trailer?
All right. So first things first, Robert's command grab animation looks a lot better, and I'm very happy about that because I was very skeptical that they would ever get that right, and they did it. So I'm happy, which means Trap Shot won't look bad when that comes around again. So very happy about that. I was hyping the last trailer when K-Dash had that knee again, that overhead. So just looking at more K-Dash is always great. What else was I really happy about? It was cool to see Angel actually doing stuff because I was kind of wondering how that was going to look. King looks really good. It looks a lot better than when King first came out. I think a lot of the game is night and day, but especially King, night and day. Terry looks cool. I like the way Terry's looking so far. And yeah, definitely, I do like the outfit changes. It's really K-Dash is trapped in his clothes. So is Kula, but you know what? That's fine. Everybody else though looks really good with the new outfits. So I'm liking it. I'm liking everything so far. So it's great.
All right, cool. We have Kiardo. Yo, what's up, man? Stray Wolf?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm having trouble listening to you guys because the speaker on my phone is like really bad. But what's up, y'all guys talking about the new trailer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Can you hear us well, or is it just bad, like quality wise?
No, I could hear you guys perfectly. It's just that it's my phone's speaker. It's not very loud.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man. We're talking a little bit about the trailer. I wanted to know what was your thoughts when you were first watching it for the first time.
Well, like, the first thing that came to my mind was like T-Zoc, like, or Griffin Mask. Because like I really like Mark of the Wolves, but yeah, like aside from that and the Mexico stage, which is awesome.
Yo, that is dope.
Yeah, and actually, let me tell you, that Mexico stage looks better than any other stage, like graphically. It looks really polished.
And like it has a lot of colors too.
Yeah, it does look like Mexico. I mean, I would know. Yeah, man. I got I don't know if you guys heard, but there's another player here with me on. He's my cousin. He's been like playing and stuff. If you, I don't know if you guys want to hear his thoughts on it too. Since,
is it Stray Cub or?
Yeah, it's Stray Cub.
Oh, word, yo, bring him on the mic.
Oh, hold on, man. Hold on. He's right here.
Okay.
Go ahead and give him your thoughts about the trailer. Oh, damn.
Yo.
It's on speaker.
Oh, it's on speaker?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? Oh.
All right, cool, man. Just want to know what was your thoughts when you were watching the trailer for the first time.
Well, what caught my attention was that new kick with Benny. That actually caught my really good attention.
Okay.
And then the graphics, and then just like the movement, you know, just the basic stuff.
Okay. All right, cool. What do you think about King of Dinosaurs?
I don't know. I never seen him. It was the first time I ever seen him.
Right. Okay. All right, cool, man. I was gonna ask if you're gonna be at a Winter Showdown. Will you or?
Oh, nah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be at that.
Okay. Yo, Kiardo, man, how excited are you to go to Winter Showdown this weekend?
Hold on.
Oh, you got your hand.
Yeah,
on the
bro.
phone.
Let me just try to get a like a Bluetooth speaker or something so I can hear you guys better, cause like we're both here holding the phone close to each other, so we can hear you guys.
Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. Why don't we go to Sixlat? Sixlat, what were your thoughts on the trailer, man, when you first watched it?
Okay. First of all, finally a different trailer. That's a first, a different trailer. And I appreciate the fact that they just went straight to new characters. No, let's not make you watch Kyo and Yuri again. No, just straight into the characters.
Yes.
So that's a plus in my book. All right, let me make this as short as possible because boy, I have a lot to say. But yeah, all right. T-Zoc turning heel, ladies and gentlemen. he's now part of Rudos, Los Rudos. Even his mask has his own feature.
I'm just wondering what happened. Like, yo, dog, what happened? It's like you're lost on your like mask. It's like what?
Gotta make the change someplace.
I know, right?
Fresh start.
Gotta make that pocket money, man. SNK don't pay too much.
Oh man, and the fact that even his mask can grab you, like he's truly a dinosaur.
Yeah, he got a tail and everything.
But it's
He's sponsored by Jurassic Park.
Like, yeah, exactly. Because when you hear Justice Titan, that come on, you gave it away. That's no mystery.
Yeah.
I clearly heard Justice. What's the name of the movie again? Justice Hurricane or Justice
Yeah, it's Justice Hurricane.
Yeah. Oh, you clearly hear his voice. Like, oh man, that's T-Zoc going heel.
Yeah, it's like the same voice actor too. I mean, not even to like, okay, well that's a new character. Like just his build, just his physique just gives him away.
I know. But I liking the new stuff, the tail whip and the bite. That's like, oh
His
man,
feathers
right?
are still on the mask too.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
The feathers, yeah.
Big Bear.
Oh man, the feathers.
Yo, anybody want to screen share King of Dinosaurs real quick?
Oh shoot, I don't. Yeah, if someone has
anybody
it,
close to it or looking at it right now.
Yo, he looks good actually.
I think I got it. I just don't know how to do it. Hold on, guys.
If you're on your phone, I don't think you can. But if you're on your
No,
computer,
yeah, it's gonna
He
be.
actually looks really good. I really like his textures on his like scales and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he looks really
I
good.
saw that. I was like, man, that was good. All right, let me keep going here before I can. Of course, Maxima with that crazy new. Oh man. Jeez.
I mean, I'm really liking the creative freedom they're giving the developers because
Yeah.
we all like the way they look. I mean, who doesn't like seeing Kyo in his school uniform or in his the new jacket and jeans and stuff? Like, who doesn't like seeing that? But come on, like, sometime they have to change. I mean,
Exactly.
maybe just for this one game, you gotta let the guys have. Like Benny. I think his outfit is like stylish, like Benny is. But at the same time, I think that it fits him. I think it's a welcome change. As well for T-Zog, I don't know if it was just like it's part of the story or it's just like creators playing around with the concept that he was wearing a bird mask before, and but yeah, I really like the freedom that they're getting because we might not end up liking all the characters, but I mean that's a risk they gotta take.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I always appreciate about SNK is that they're willing to take risk at least, not just once, at least a little more often than other companies would. So I'm definitely liking the new costumes.
Pretty much.
I guess it's more. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm pretty much liking. I'm sorry about that, but
No, you're good.
everybody except like Angel and K-Dash, they didn't change that much from what I've seen.
It didn't change at all.
Taken over by sentient clothes.
But they still look good though.
They do still look good.
Oh yeah.
K-Dash has the same like outfit, but like 10,000 of them in his closet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, same with Angel.
Too lazy to do his laundry. Maximally doing that shit for him. He's just like, man, I'll do anything in the world for you,
Maximum
pal, but I'm
goes
not
to a
gonna
car
do your
wash.
laundry.
Oh man.
That's what it's a car wash.
A car wash.
He's just like, let me walk through this real quick. I'm not a car, but just let me. I'll pay you. Just let me walk through this real quick.
I know, right? Oh man. I guess they're just gonna play it safe for now with a few of the characters. Yeah, you're right. You would think Angel would have something, but they're gonna play it safe. I figure.
Like there is
I
technically
put the picture up for people.
There we go.
There's her little jacket is unzipped. Since she's been playable, it's always been zipped up. Only when she wins. So I mean, there's a small change, but it's there.
She needed the release.
Yeah, it's a minor change, but it's there. But K-Dash, on the other hand, is identical.
Yeah.
She's only wearing shades, I think.
All right.
Those shades are trademark.
I actually want to talk about the technical aspects of Angel, like a little bit. Well, like in that trailer, if you notice that when she does her follow-ups into like her different Rekka pathways, I think that that one slow command grab that she that's like a really bad gimmick that people would use on like O2 GTPO to catch you off guard.
Oh, was it the one that she flips over him?
Yeah, the one that flips over them and like you get extra damage.
Yeah.
Supposed to use like the C version. I think that actually looks like it combos now. Now?
Because it used to be
Yeah. It was the A version. It was basically like a reset grab.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can't do much because there's no like hit counter or whatever. But yeah, I think it does look like it's a combo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know what? Why don't I share my thoughts of how I felt when I first watched it. All right. So what I did is I saw it on Facebook. People were just like posting it up madly on Facebook. So I hit the first YouTube link and I didn't look in the description section. I just played the video, and the first thing I saw was King of Dinosaurs. And when I first saw it, I'm like, why are they putting animals in here for? Like, this ain't Tekken. This is like, what is going on here? And then I looked a little bit longer, and I'm like, okay, this is T-Zog. Okay, I got you. Okay, this is like the new T-Zog. All right. So I'm like, all right. This ain't gonna be no Primal Rage or Bloody Roar or anything like that. So my fears were alleviated. Then I kept watching, and they showed more and more of the different characters, and I was so hyped up because again, I thought we were only going to see Robert, King, and Billy. I didn't know we were going to see Clark. I didn't know we was going to see Maxima. So when they were like flipping through everyone, I was like, oh my god! I was like, oh shit, oh my god! You know, just over and over, I was like bombarded with all this hype and stuff. You know, and plus the trailer is over like, is it like 2 minutes long or like under 2 minutes? So this
Under
is like,
2 minutes. Yeah.
So it's is their longest trailer. They're showing like so many different you know, new characters. They're showing King of Dinosaurs in the beginning of the trailer. They didn't wait to the last minute, you know, like on the other trailers, like how they showed like Andy and stuff like that. I kind of showed them like kind of in the middle a little bit, and you know, they showed a couple of their moves and stuff like that, and I was just so excited. Like, this is like the trailer like we've all been kind of waiting for, you know.
Yeah,
so,
we all have been, man.
You know, ever since the first trailer, you know, we were all like disappointed and stuff like that. Like now they're coming with the heat now. You know, they're letting everybody know that we're serious. We're putting all these different characters in. That leak lists may be true, so you may be seeing Kim's wife's mom or something or whatever. You know,
cards are on the table.
Yeah. So we don't know who else is going to be there. Maybe we don't know, but it's starting to look true. But that trailer was so hype. I was like getting ready to leave and stuff, and I was like, you know, when you get so excited, you know, and you're trying to like do different things, you don't know what to do first, and I was like walking up and down the hallway and stuff. I was like, man, this is so exciting. Like, I can't wait. Like, this is a really, really, really good trailer, and plus, we're probably going to see them in action this weekend in Hong Kong, correct?
Yeah.
So that's even more. Yeah, that's even more exciting. We get to see a little bit more gameplay. I hope so. If I'm not mistaken, is it going to be the same build as they were playing in Taipei?
I think they're gonna...
No, they said they were gonna have Robert, King, and Billy playable. Like 3 more.
Okay.
No, they can't do that. That was the same build we had at PSX. They can't do that.
No, they didn't have Robert, did they?
Yeah, the same 6 plus Robert, Billy, and King.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if
Little
not,
bit by little bit.
yeah. I mean, if not, it's cool. I mean, you know, I'm not tripping too much, but
No.
I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this was the best trailer. I mean,
yeah, hands down.
The best trailer was for.
Yeah,
And it can only get better from here. Think about that.
I know there's more characters.
Exactly.
You know, we haven't seen
so many more characters.
Yeah, we haven't seen Athena. We haven't seen like anyone else yet.
Nope.
You know, besides what we've seen.
I hope they pull some surprises.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, T-Zoc slash King of Dinosaurs is already a surprise, but
was he on that list?
Definitely.
You remember?
Yeah, he was on the list.
T-Zoc was, yeah.
He was Team Mexico with Ramon and Angel.
Yep.
Ooh, yo, Ramon might be next, y'all. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that redesign.
Viva Mexico!
We'll see. You know, plus the Mexico stage, like Stray Wolf said, you know, is looking dope.
Amazing.
I
like a lot of the stages. Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, what do you think of this? Like, what is it? The broken church?
I prefer that stage actually. I'm just weird like that, but I love that stage.
I like that one.
It looks like that one stage from SVC Chaos. Like, what is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The stage from Final Fantasy VII.
Yo, a throwback.
Yo, he said an RPG game, yo. This man brought up
King of Fighters RPG. Not only are we getting a fighting game, an anime, and a movie, I think they said.
I think so.
I can't remember.
Wait, when is that anime coming out?
Secretly gonna.
Live action movie, I think too.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't remember when
Yeah,
the
we're getting the whole package.
Fall?
Yeah.
No, next year.
Isn't
Maybe?
a manga coming out too?
I'm not sure about that one.
All I know is SNK. They're staying busy as much as they can. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, I'm glad
But
to
yeah,
see
this
that.
stage.
They're like, we're back. What's it back?
Yeah. Like this stage, it reminds me a little bit of one of the stages from like '99 or 2000 with the outdoors version, and it like started to rain as the match.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that's what this stage looks like from the inside or something like that. I don't
Inside,
know.
yeah.
A different perspective or something like that. But I really like the stage.
Was that like a Europe stage?
This I don't know. I don't remember
I think it was the Europe stage back in 2000. I remember there being a Europe stage. I think it was the church, but I'm not too sure.
Right. And from what I saw in the trailer, I don't know if it's just the way the picture looks, but it looks like there wasn't that much detail, but I hope they're going to put a lot more detail
Everything is
Yeah, I hope
definitely a
so,
work in
too.
progress.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're going to put in, much like in the 13 stages, and well, before that even, moving bits and parts in the background, hidden characters and little Easter eggs and such, or if there even is going to be maybe like a more added like features like in another plane that's also 3D modeled that can be broken or anything flashy like that.
Stage effects would be nice. Yeah.
Stage effects, and also night and day, and just different sort of
I
like.
would love to do that.
Yo, that will be so dope. Because I remember playing Fatal Fury 2 for the first time when I was a kid, and then like seeing how the stages went from like day to night. I was so hyped up. I'm like, yo.
The 98 stage for the Despite One's Age, when it's nighttime and then turns to the morning. That one abandoned dojo.
Oh yeah.
I love that transition.
Yeah. It's not that noticeable, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing though. Yeah, it's almost not noticeable, and then it's like, oh wait a second, when you get to round 5, then it's noticeable. It's a nice little touch.
Think about it.
I'm glad they brought that back in 13, especially with the Isaka 96 stage. How it starts in the daytime.
Oh yeah,
that one too.
Yo, that show was nice. When you were playing at night.
Yeah.
It was just like those little.
I always wondered if like. I always wondered if there was a way for you can like choose which time of the day to practice in. It was just like kind of random.
Yeah, it was random, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to give you that option.
Right. Okay.
Oh, one last thing. Now I can finally stop calling Keen Ellen DeGeneres because she now looks beautiful and different. That was my joke.
Yeah. She does look like she got some like Tyra Banks tips or something, man. You know, she's smizing.
She's serving more than just pastries now.
Right. Right. Yeah, she's looking a little better.
Nice. I like her.
Much better.
Right.
King of dinosaurs, right here.
Right.
A little more extra bite to those cocktails.
Right. Oh yeah. Yep. Exactly. But yeah. I'm so excited for this.
I can't wait to see what else they have. Like, I know they're supposed to. I mean, I heard they were supposed to do something for Evo. So I mean, if it's like what it is now, definitely by that time, man, the trailer should be amazing.
What reception have you guys been seeing from other people either on Facebook or Twitter?
The endless onslaught of this game looks like a PS2 game, and like people, with this trailer I've found new enthusiasm, but previously I had a lot of people asking me because there's not a lot of people in my friend circles that play King of Fighters, so they would ask me questions about it and stuff, and they were like, what do you think of King of Fighters 14? And I was like, I get asked all the time. But with this new trailer and with everything improving steadily, my optimism just continues to grow because it's a constant of, please just wait till the full game comes out. There's a huge cast and there's a lot of time still left to when the final product is out. So it's going to look beautiful when it's done. Maybe not the best thing in the world because we do have the 50 character cast from the start, but I believe that if it's not going to be absolutely gorgeous, it's just going to be really fun to play. I mean, it could be both, but if there's going to be any trade-off, it's going to be for gameplay and the general feeling of just, being King of Fighters.
Right.
I think it's like pretty much half and half. I think most people either like it or they hate it or they're trolling or something, but for the most part,
Honestly, I feel like the people that troll the most, though, are the ones who weren't huge King of Fighters fans to begin with.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So, usually, I just tell them to shut the hell up because they don't know what the hell they're talking about anyways, so...
Right.
Hey, get off my lawn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, play good games for once, and then we'll go from there.
Later. Play games that work instead of,
Marvel 3.
SF5 today.
Shots fired.
Hey, to be fair, the offline works. If you online,
hopefully
the story online.
And the gameplay is good too. So basically, the game is still fun. I like SF5, but I'm still waiting for KO14. But my end of the spectrum, where I see people, I follow a lot of jackasses on Twitter. So basically, it's like they won't make fun of it, but like there's hella jokes going around where it's like when T-Zoc German Kyo, it's like the captions say, "Crazy dinosaur guy with a mask, freaking goes behind and rams K-pop star." And I was like, God damn it!
Oh, fake headlines.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're that tier now.
Somebody took that same picture and then put Capcom over Kyo and SNK over T-Zoc, and then like it just had like the same image.
Yeah, that's been going viral.
Yeah, people are going heavy with the memes, man. That's all I'm
yeah, the whole yeah.
No, but they're good memes. They're like not making fun of the game. They're just making like it's just like really cool, like funny memes, like clever ones.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what I've seen so far from like actually being serious, a lot of people are really excited for it. I know a lot of people here are excited for it, like Pockets, who else?
Oh yeah, I saw Hell Pocket's reaction. Oh man, especially King of Dinosaurs. He's like,
"Wow, charge!"
Oh yeah, he did. That's right.
I can't wait for him to start commentating again for King of Fighters.
SDR.
Oh man.
Oh man. Shout out to SDR. That show was great. But anyways, it's like, you know, a lot of people here are really excited about it. I'm excited about it. People who I talked to, part of Guilty Gear, are saying they'll try it out because, like, you know, characters and stuff, and it's really cool to see that kind of, you know, great open perspective about the game.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Have you guys got Winter Showdown yet?
Say that again.
Have you guys talked about Winter Showdown yet?
We did briefly. The only people that are going on this call, you know, is just me and Esteban before you came in. But if you have anything you want to talk or share about it, man.
Yeah. It's like not really because I knew as soon as somebody brought up that new trailer, I knew everybody was gonna lose their shit and it's gonna be like all talking about the trailer, which I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You know what was crazy is that when I was creating the event notice for this podcast, I was watching the trailer and I had to add in, you know, more details and stuff about it. I was so excited, you know, and plus you know, I was just gonna have people that were gonna be going to Winter Showdown 3. You know, now I have, you know, a grip of people, you know, talking about the trailer, which is great, which is even more dope. So yeah, this week has been just crazy. You know, I'm so many crazy things have been happening so far. But yeah, I really like this trailer, man. We were talking a little bit about moves that we saw. Is there any moves that you guys have seen from any of the characters that you know, you're kind of wondering about? You know, maybe for example, King's I don't know if that was a Neomax she was doing with the spin kicks. What do y'all think of that?
Yeah, that was probably the climax.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, I really like the impact it had, animation-wise and effects-wise. It had the effects and the sounds and everything had just this really good, just solid impact sound to it, and it really stood out to me in terms of design.
So what I was wondering was with Terry's, I guess, his power tackle, if that was still going to juggle. I mean, you know, you're going to be able to juggle into it or not. You know, it looked like he was kind of lifting the character up, but
yeah, he gets a little. He gets it's a move cancel from 97. If you get free cancel it into another move, 97, you can cancel it into rising tackle or stuff like that. So sorry, that was my favorite redesign so far. The Terry. It's so different, yet it still looks like Terry.
Okay. Something I noticed with this trailer too, you just pointed it out. There's more impact in general with a lot of the moves.
Definitely.
When the first trailers came out, it almost didn't seem like there was that much impact to the game. If that makes sense. It just didn't feel like things hit that hard.
All flash and no bang.
Yeah, the hit stun looked awkward. You know what I mean?
It did.
Yeah.
And it's looking a lot better now. I didn't really think about it until now, but when
I mean, the
impact of King's Climax was brought up, I just remembered that's kind of how everything looked It's starting to look a lot cleaner that way.
I've got my priorities.
Hey, they're good priorities.
Core, it sounded like you were gonna say something.
No, I was just saying they just added a lot more effects, man. It's like a lot more. It just seemed like they added. And of course, the animation is definitely a lot better than I remember from the first, trailer.
This particular trailer just made me wonder how early in development were they whenever they showed the first one.
A lot of us have been asking that question. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, like, how early were they? Because it looks a world better. Like, even though they're gonna like bump it up all the way to 50 characters at launch, they've been kicking it up pretty consistently in the terms of the design and the clothing and everything, like all the graphics and textures.
Right.
Sorry. In one of the interviews previously, I think it was a couple weeks ago with Ono, I think. Gosh, I'm not sure of the big names yet. I'm sort of new, but he talked about how they really wanted to like challenge themselves with King of Fighters 14, and that's why they had the 50 character cast. Because it's to him, it was like the SNK spirit to have a huge to take on a huge challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that very inspiring, and I'm really excited for the final product. And I think they wanted to show something, that they were doing something among all the other companies showing off their games. They wanted to be like, hey, we've got this going, and we want you to know.
I have a feeling they trolled us. I'm not like.
Well,
before I'd be serious. I would be joking about this, but something tells me that the game was already a bit further along than what they showed for the very first trailer.
I was thinking about that too, man. Maybe they had like
those
those
videos. A smart move.
They probably had those videos on like a backlog for like a long time. And they were just sitting there, just like, yo, man, what we're gonna do? We're gonna show them these early videos, man. They're gonna.
It's like they're gonna hate it.
They're gonna.
That's genius. That's genius, though, because
like watch how many downvotes we're gonna get for this video, and then we're gonna step it up, and we're gonna see how everyone like flips out. So that's what I guess.
It's like, yeah, see where this started. Now look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was like that. I think it was mostly for like in case they fell behind in development. I think that's like a safeguard. It's like, okay, we're gonna show you this, and we're gonna show you we're like steadily moving along. Like, let's say if something happened and they fell behind, like there's no way we would know because they had everything planned out. So if it was true, like they had everything planned out, so they would be releasing stuff steadily. So like if they did fall behind production along the way, like we would never know because like they have backups. That's smart to me.
I also find it neat to have some insight on the development in general, because not a lot of fighting games do that. All we really see is like concept art and stuff from the art books, but we mostly just see a final product. They're being a lot more open about their process, which is something that more indie fighters and such do, where they let more people in on how everything's being developed. And as a bigger company, that's really brave of them and very inclusive of them to show us how things are going.
Yeah. So I got a question for you guys. I'm sorry. I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Are you I want to know y'all's thoughts. Would you guys encourage or expect some kind of beta for 14 before release?
Yes.
I would hope so.
I would like one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now here's the other one. Do you guys think we will get it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't have like a sliver of hope in my soul, but...
See, my problem with a beta, and this is like a personal issue, and I didn't really like this with the Street Fighter one. I feel like once players get their hands on something early, they want to stick their damn fingers in it and mess something up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'm all for it.
Listen, I'm a Ken, like, just look at my picture. That's my dude. I love SNK, but that's my favorite fighting game character. They nerfed him every single beta for no reason.
Jesus Christ. Like,
I'm sorry. I don't know, man.
I'm sure there were
some scrubs that were like, nah, this run cancel's too good. No, I'd much rather let SNK do their bouncing If there's something broken after release, they can fix it then.
Right, exactly. I feel
I'm
the same.
perfectly content with waiting until the game is out to actually play it.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the thing about SF5 about what happened with a lot of characters is that they weren't as strong as when they were previously like first introduced. Like I remember Armika getting a lot of nerfs, and I was kind of disappointed about that. Zangief could be able to combo into EX Power Driver from Crouch Medium Punch, I remember correctly, and they took that away from him. So it just felt like ever since people got like hands on the beta, like they just been nitpicking. Oh, take this out, take this out, take this out. Like it's just been a pain in the ass. And
I feel that you're completely right. You are like 100% on the money, because like take King of Fighters 13 for example. I mean, the game is not broken. Like, yes, there's like really good characters. I mean, I would know, but I mean, if you guys think about it in this way, like I'm not throwing trash at like hardcore Street Fighter players, but they're the ones to cry for nerfs when we mostly just adapted.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that
is true. That is true because we've been playing this game since like 2011, man. With the same
Yeah,
cast
I'm like,
and
okay, if people talk to me about balance in 13, I mean, like the only thing I would take away from this game aside from the infinites, like I would remove them, but the only thing I feel that it's not in line with the games and it's not fair for the other characters is Chin, Kenso, and Benimaru's comboing off of throws.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, that was a big. You know, if you would have had a beta, if you would have had a beta for, I mean, there's certain things that are like either the whole cast gets them or not, because that's a game changer.
I mean,
So that's all I want. That's all I want to avoid with like getting a King of Fighters 14 beta. Like I want to just get rid of the broken stuff.
Yo, I would rather have a beta before we can test the net code.
Yeah, that's what that definitely.
That's what I would want.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That
much.
It's sort of a two-sided sword with it.
Right.
If I
What is that? I don't know
Personally
what
speaking, if they could promise no changes, like little things about balancing, and it was just netcode, then sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like 13 console version, of course.
Console version.
I will. I will complain any day about karate. I will always complain about him. But in all reality, the character is definitely beatable within the realm of the game.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
exactly. He's just annoying.
Yeah.
He's just annoying.
Yeah, it's not Third Strike Chun. It's not Marvel 2 Magneto. It's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
it's not broken. It's
Yo, Burly Girly, were you gonna say something? Before Esteban was.
I think I wanted to mention that with betas, there's also a lot of like, there's gonna be people who will play it at first, and then changes will happen, and they'll be upset that those changes happen, even if they're for the better. Like, there's definitely gonna be those kind of people where they'll get a taste of something they want, and then it'll change, and they just won't feel the same about it.
If anything, they should just do specific betas that doesn't really affect way too much. Is when you do too many of those testing, that's what happens. I feel like that was their mistake with Street Fighter V because they had so many going on, which it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. If anything, SNK should just don't do too many specific ones.
Yeah,
give us a lot
get
of testing
one
now. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, just go ahead and give us one or two.
Yeah.
It's like you could just like iron the kinks, you know, get the netcode out there. Yeah. Like give us a taste of the netcode. Yeah, I'm all for that. Get rid of major game breaking bugs.
Right.
Yeah.
And like just take a look at which characters are at the top and what they're abusing, and just like see if it's literally too good, or just leave it and just work on other things and like, oh, okay, well look, this is the game. These are the players that are using these characters. There's not much difference between the characters, but the player versus player, which is what I want. Like player versus player, like not focusing that much on the matchups, and just see if it's game breaking or really abusable, or just downright game breaking and get rid of it.
I think
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, we got to be careful about balancing though too, because games evolve. Like I still remember when Console 13 came out, that people thought Kim was like B tier. and no one would say that now. Like,
Yeah. But if you remember too, whenever the unpatched version, because we had no beta. Like the arcade one was the beta pretty much.
It was,
but
man.
For the console one, we got EX Kyo and that EX red kick glitch, Yori, and that Benny Morrow air throw freeze glitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, we could have done without those if we had a beta or some sort.
Sure.
But yeah, like they had to patch them out.
Balance though, like what's quote unquote broken, that really should be looked at. We got to be careful because it may be good in the beginning, but it won't be good later. Like jumping is always super good in the beginning of every single fighting game. Why? No one can anti-air in the beginning of them. People got to figure them out. You know, zoning always really good in games. Why? Because people don't know how to move.
Yeah, no, I'm all for what you're saying.
It's like we gotta. I would say if they want to really focus on balance, I would just do that with a really careful step before they make over nerf somebody like crazy.
I'd wait a long time before they start making changes. I mean,
I would be cool with a balance patch every 2 years for however long they plan on supporting the game.
I'm gonna say like a year, man.
A year is enough. Like we would be playing the game a lot.
True. Well, I'm just saying like. Period of time, long period of time, not like
And plus, there's 50 characters. Who knows which one of those are going to be like extremely broken?
Yeah, or if anything, if there's a point that we don't get anything, like we should ourselves like bring it up to us, use a ratio system or something. If a character is like downright too good, or stuff like that. I mean, we can adapt. We've shown that as a community. We like. Keeping the game alive for so long and stuff.
That might take a while, though. You know how long it took for people to figure out the Iori Rekka Infinite?
Yeah, it took a long time.
I remember. No, I seriously remember Mario. I showed Mario the video of somebody doing that tool assisted, and I remember he told me it's impossible. And then Violent Kane showed up like 3 months later. So
impossible now.
Yeah, now there's one person in the world doing it on both sides off of just about anything he wants to get it off of.
Yeah, but that you have to remember that's still one person. That's not everybody.
True. No, you're right. But to be fair, though,
it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. It's humanly possible. And Stray Wolf did it on me off of a clean hit and killed my character at Frosty Faustings. And his name's not Violent King.
And plus Pedro is learning it too.
Yeah.
Pedro got me with it. I mean, Pedro got me like he pretty much like took a revenge for you. he got it on me. He got it on me, man.
Like nobody doesn't like Violent Kane.
Yeah, of course.
People are definitely getting better.
Sorry.
Yeah, Violent Kane does it off the most ridiculous situations. Like I watched his tournament match, grand finals against Mysterio. He was hitting like from some crazy angles, man. He was hitting it off like anti-Arekas, and even when it traded, he got it. Even when he was like doing like jump CD or stand CD counter hits, he got it. When he was something else.
He traded with EX Super off a jump in.
Yep.
And got it.
But you guys do got that's a setup, right?
That is a setup.
Because it's gonna cheat. He knew it was gonna trade. He's confident enough to waste 2 bars and like gamble for the infinite. Yeah.
And I have the execution, and I can like totally wipe you out. I don't even care. So basically, it's like
he plays Marvel.
Like, but like this was a weird situation in which a guy that was pretty much a nobody came around KOF 13 and started doing the Rekka Infinite on people, and like when people realized this guy was beating people, because like I've seen his tournaments in Mexico, and it's like, oh, okay, this guy back in the day they were like, oh, well, that's all he got, he take care of Yori and that's it, and that was the case. So like this guy came around beating everybody with that Infinite, like Yori carrying him through the tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
But after that, he stepped his game up so much to the point where he was fighting Mysterio, and you know how godly Mysterio is too. Like he would take care of Yori first round, like clean, and then he would still come back with Kyo or karate. I mean, karate is good enough, but like Kyo, you have to be legit to consistently beat somebody like Mysterio with Kyo.
That's hard.
So what do you think, to pose a new question, what do you think will be added to King of Fighters 14, or what we might have to do to attract more new players? What do you think we can do to really, like, besides like showing everybody these hype trailers and such, what do you think kind of learning tools are we going to get, and what kind of, like, do you think we're going to get a burst of new players, or is it going to be sort of a smaller party?
People need to play the game, man.
In my scene alone, a lot of people already like the fact that HD isn't in the game, because they seriously won't play me because they know I can kill them if I bait an uppercut.
But HD is in the game.
Well, not like that.
Not the way it was before.
Yeah, like not fully, but it's there. You know what? Like,
hey, if you can do 80% off a crouch B in 14, then we got issues.
Right.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like we're gonna get issues, man, because, like, honestly, I'm not feeling the whole cancel a move for just one bar. Canceling one move to a super for one bar, it makes no sense to me. Like, I'd rather
nothing else.
I'd rather have activated HD for, like, because you activate HD, and if you activate it off of normal, at least till right now, you lose half of it just for bursting into it, right?
Right.
And you get a short series of cancels, and then you get a super. Which, like, it's okay, you could say, but I really think they should get rid of that cancel or make it cost more, because have you seen how fast you gain meter in these builds? And it's okay, like, you jump in, you do a hop C, C4A, whatever with Yori, the Rekka, and then cancel to a super for one bar. We're talking about 50% life, because the damage in this game is really high. I don't know if you noticed too.
It is high. It's like damage.
If you've seen Yori's level 2 in these betas, it's crazy. It's too much. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that if God, I lost my train of thought, because that whole advanced cancel thing, that one bar cancel thing, pisses me off. But I think other than that, we're gonna be okay with everything else. It's just the fact that cancel is there. It's just right now. It's just the only thing that's not doing it for me.
You know, I wanted to go back a little bit on the question and concern about gaining new players and
that was
it. You said to play the game. All right, that's also, fine. That's fine. We're gonna play the game, but the thing is, like, there's a difference between, like, you know, getting people in the game and then learning how to play the game.
Like, the question was more that, what do you think kind of learning tools are going to be in the game? Are we going to see a tutorial mode that is similar to 13's? Are we going to see something even more in depth? Do you think they're going to, like, go 15 miles forward and have, like, individual, like, challenges and such for individual characters? That might be a little bit too much for 50
I really hope not.
But maybe not. But
go ahead.
I think what would be good is that there would be something kind of like where Guilty or Exard had it, where they would basically just put you right into practice and just basically go and run down all the concepts for you.
Yeah.
Like, they would cover, like, air dash, they would cover what a Roman cancel is, they would cover what a blitz shield is. Well, that's
the same kind of system that's in 13.
Like, you learn from that, but, like, they also encouraged you to, like, explore the game more. It's like, what can you Roman cancel? What can you not Roman cancel? What kind of good setups and can you do with YRC?
It's a very good setup for people who are completely new to the game. So I'm hoping that we see something similar in King of Fighters. I mean, obviously we already have the one in 13, but for people who don't have anybody to teach them, because I know I had, for the longest time, I didn't have anybody to teach me King of Fighters, so I would go and play other games until I found those people, and was just like, okay, now I can get to the nitty-gritty of this because I don't understand anything.
you know, I really wish they don't, well, I really hope they don't waste that much time as going through all the characters individually
Yeah.
But I do wish that they do some kind of a story mode, because we're getting a new story chapter or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I really like the concept that, okay, you're going through this, everybody gets invited motive, all that stuff, classic King of
Yeah.
Fighters. But it's like, okay, well, you're gonna go against one match with this team against other teams, and once that arc is over, you're changed into another team, so you got basically play the whole cast through story mode. I think that would be good.
Yeah, because you can really get familiar with everybody through because it'll force you into those teams and be like, okay, learn how to use this character to get through the story.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very smart idea because
we do have an interesting fan base evolving King of Fighters, where I've noticed that they really pay attention to the story.
Yeah.
there's a lot there.
The story gets really weird, so a clever story mode, like you were saying, Stray, with a clever story mode will do just great. But on top of that, definitely improve the tutorial they have in 13. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the tutorial is like bare bones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Wolf, were you gonna say something, man?
Oh yeah, I was. Like going back to Guilty Gear. If they wanted to take it like another step forward, and like, I don't know, because there's just like a lot of stuff that the game taught you, even taught you about option selects off of like 6P and like throw, and like people just don't know like a lot of option selects on the game that are like integrated into King of Fighters, and like if I want to take that step forward and say, hey, there's nuances in this game that you need to know about that other players know about at like high levels, like try to be anti-air is a little
you know what, I think downright they should just like explain what pretty much governs the whole KOF thing. It's just like 3-to-1, the 3-to-1.
I think they should do like a beginner, like a beginner stage, intermediate, and advanced stuff. And you just show all those kind of concepts for, as somebody just gradually ready to move to the next one. So just get the idea, at each stage what to expect when you're getting into like more advanced play. I think.
Yeah, that's right.
No, yeah, you want to have categories, because otherwise, you don't want to bombard a new player with too much info.
Right, exactly.
They'll look at this is like a little too much. But if you, as long as they categorize it, trust me, they'll, okay, I guess I'm ready for this step.
That's pretty important because. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No.
That's pretty important because I have a lot of people who tell me that they're like, oh, I play KOF, but it seems a little bit too hard, stuff like that. Like it looks like a really hard game and stuff like that. So compartmentalizing, that's not a word. Putting that into smaller groups and easier to chew bites, whatever phrasing you want to use for that. Definitely important, because it's very easy to look at the game and feel very overwhelmed just by looking at it. You're amazed, but then you actually try playing it and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is hard.
Well, like there's I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this beginners the incomplete guide to beginners KOF from Danny J.
I always give that to people when they ask.
If somebody wants to learn the game, like all they have to do, doesn't matter which KOF it is, even if it was the lame ass 12. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. There's the 3-to-1 rule. Yeah. It's like it's stand C or down B or grab. Which one is it going to be? You don't know. But going back to the theme about the games and the players. Players these days, I mean, come on, let's face it. Biggest example of this is Street Fighter V. I played it for the first time yesterday, and it seems like everything nowadays is just fed to the player. I'm pretty sure King of Fighters 14 will be dumbed down in some way, like 13 was compared to old school King of Fighters. But the amount that it was dumbed down in 13, I think, was perfect for everybody. Yet people still complained.
Yeah.
I just feel that there's a thin line that they don't have to cross for the new King of Fighters, because they're gonna make it really easy, and I'm okay with that. It's evident because of the rush combo or whatever.
Right.
But I mean, they have to leave something out there for hardcore players that don't want to be in the bulk. And And if for some players that are new and learn the game, like my cousin, like he's new to the whole King of Fighters universe. Like I basically taught him from scratch. And he played King of Fighters 13 as his first fighting game, right? And he's like, the game is amazing and this and that. So we went back and played King of Fighters 2002 UM, and he's like, hey man, this game is kind of janky. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. It, like, in his honest opinion, the game was weird. It's kind of stiff.
Yeah.
But once I told him, like, dude, it's the same game. Just like stop complaining and just it's another engine. Well, once I got him around that, like, he adapted fairly quickly because he has that drive. I'm here. I punish him. I'm teaching him everything. All he has to do is ask. But there's one thing that you can't. You guys want to get new players into the game, and I understand. But it's like whenever you try to talk to somebody that doesn't want to snap out of something, it's like Street Fighter players, as the hardcore ones, they're like pretty prideful. I'm not generalizing it or criticizing. It's just different game, different scene. It's like they see somebody coming into them, and like most of them are like really defensive about their tech or their stuff. Basically, this is all up to SNK. If they make a good game and people want to come in, people are they're gonna join in.
I think people are gonna want to come in, man.
We're not gonna be the ones that they're like, hey man, come play my game or stuff like that, because I've done it before. I've tried to start something here, exactly, bro. I feel your pain. I do
feel your pain because I try to get people into like Guilty Gear into it, and they just like treat KOF like pretty much like as a joke or as a side game. And just like I'm getting just sick and tired of this shit, so I just stopped doing it.
I believe you, because I try to start something here. And I'm okay. Like there's certain mentality from people that ruin the game. You got these scrub lords over here telling me that something is OP, something is too good, when in reality all I'm doing is like meeting a normal. So like they want to wake up, press buttons, and win. I'm like, you're not gonna get that anywhere. So like you have the mentality. Okay, you want to get better? Well, like, put time into the game. You want to get better? Learn your matchups. You want to get better?
It's like like what separates true fighting game players from players that just play other games is that they basically just look at the game as like a whole, as a fundamental. Like, okay, these are my meaties, these are my mix-ups. I can't press buttons at this point. But I can reverse at this sort of section. It's just like people don't carry their knowledge of fighting games, fundamentals, and all that stuff from other games. And I'm basically just saying, okay, why the hell are you jumping if you don't jump in this game, where you jump, or if you jump, you die? And it's like, I don't know what's going on here. It's like,
because they don't care. They don't understand the game enough to care. You gotta make them respect you. It's like, okay, well, you jump 10 times, I'm just gonna kill you 10 times. Yeah, but they don't have the drive, because like, okay, you're saying, okay, this is like option selects in real life. It's like you're playing against somebody who has a natural born talent for fighting games, okay, and it's like if they beat you at your game, it doesn't matter if it's KOF or if it's any other game. The option select is, okay, if I beat you, it's like, oh man, I beat you and I don't even play this game. And if you beat them, it's like, oh, it's okay, I don't play this game. So they gotta get rid of that mentality first before they can actually dive into the deep end of the game.
Yeah, man. People think they're on like freaking Tokyo level. I'm like, no, you're not, dude. Shut the hell up.
or my favorite
nerf,
one.
No patch, just adapt.
Just like sit down and watch the games that are like really high level, and there's
somebody that's competent, somebody that knows what they're doing, and you don't know what to do.
Yeah, when they're really high level, the mix-ups, the mind games are like better than the characters.
Seriously.
I still need to find this one video I remember watching a while ago of this Daimon that predicted like almost everything this Mai did. He just like tossed her around like a rag doll. Like the predictions were insane.
Was it Harigoro from Japan?
Maybe. It's been a while.
Yeah, because I seen that on a highlight reel somewhere. It was sick. I mean, it was pretty risky, but I mean, he got it.
Oh man, I remember that. I remember that. I think it was.
Heuristic.
I think it was what against. I forgot what it was. Oh crap! It was like 7-7. No, I think it was Dune and 777, like in Japan. Like so 777 tried to hit him with like an instant overhead jump E, and then like his Goro, he was like almost about to die. It was like the last round. It was like the final bottom set, and like Goro came in, like he blocked the instant overhead, and he basically just like did like stand B, DHD activated, and just killed him. I was just like, oh my god.
Was it a Kim?
It was a Kim, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I mean, that just goes to show, like, okay, Kim's like really good and Goro is like not, but it could still happen. I mean, you have the resources to do it. I mean, it's just up to you.
Yeah, you gotta put that faith.
Yeah, it's just not free. It's not free like in other games. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my comeback mechanic and I'm gonna beat you. No, it's like, okay, you gotta get a good read. Then you have to be on point with the combo, and then you can win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like when it comes to trying to bring new players into KOF 14 eventually, it's going to take a couple things. Number one, it's going to take SNK to communicate with its player base and its customers a lot more. The way other companies are doing, like Arc Systems and Capcom and stuff like that. That way they can truly engage the players and engage their customers on whatever that is going on. Second thing, they have to the netcode can't fumble this time. Like, it has to be on point.
It's got to be the rollback. They got to do the rollback, man. Like,
right, I know you guys are not familiar with this. And I don't want to push a new game down anybody's throats, but I have been a KI enthusiast for a while.
Killers.
And I just want to let you guys know that, like, as simple as that game might be, as scrubby friendly as it might be, I play it on my HD TV, 60-inch. I play it online, and I can't feel lag. So
crazy.
if we could get something like that for KOF, I'd die happy.
Right. Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea too.
Definitely.
I think also
just get your mind around it. If you guys have a chance, I mean, just even though if you get in an online match in KI and just like press jab to test the latency, just do it. Like, if you get
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Killer Instinct for Xbox One.
Okay. Oh yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the
just get it because it has rollback.
I heard a lot of it.
The game runs at 90 frames per second.
What?
Because it has rollback, yeah. Online, it runs at 90 frames per second because it has rollback. Huh. If you guys have a chance, try it out, just to test the lag.
I just heard the game was just good in general. Like, it's just like a well-designed game. Like,
it is. It's just like something that's a little too simple for like most King of Fighters players. But it's definitely a good game, and it has a really good online. I mean, if that was something that we can get, I'd be more than happy.
They said they're serious about it, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. And I think one of the next things to help bring new players in the game is I think like it's all about your attitude. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, don't like diss other people's games and stuff like that. Oh, my game's better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Just welcome people. It's best to welcome people with open arms, and if they don't like it, then just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm pretty indifferent about what people say about KOF and stuff like that. I just if you want to play, I know resources, I know people that can help you learn how to play the game. But most importantly is that we have to show people that the game is fun. It's a video game that's meant to be enjoyed, and we're learning along the way too. But as long as we're showing people that like we're having fun and we're streaming the game and we're engaging the audience, whatever 20 people or that we may get views or that we're engaging people and we're showing people that this is a fun game. There's resources to learn how to play this game. just dive right in. The netcode hopefully will be good, so people can make their own little excellent adventures episodes and stuff like that.
You know
What
what?
I find, oh, sorry.
Hey, keep an eye on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if all things go right,
Oh, I mean, they're
Yeah.
they're supposed to have like spectator mode and everything. So
yeah, and the party mode. Hopefully that's good. We can have little
we can finally have online tournaments.
Right, exactly.
I mean, that's good too, as long as you're keeping people playing the game online, and,
Let me go ahead and share a thought with you. I'm sorry, right after this, when you can go ahead before I forget. I tend to forget.
Go ahead, Mel.
I understand.
Look, I wanna ask you guys. Well, not so much ask you, but tell you. I've been playing again a lot of KI recently, and their online is too good that they don't go out. So that might be a problem.
Actually,
that is a problem because the online for that game is so good that people have just. I don't know if you guys know, but KI Cup was recently.
Right.
Yeah,
and,
I saw it.
Right before that, people were like, "What is a tournament? Like, what is an offline tournament? What is offline?" And we've been so strong offline because we have no online. I just want there to be a happy balance between good online and people that travel.
Oh, was the game on TV?
Definitely.
Well, the thing is, that becomes a double-edged sword because if there's one thing I'd love to hear is that people that are not confident online, they would not go to a tournament.
Exactly.
And that's an unfortunate. No, trust me, you are right. But man, this is a double-edged sword because if we can't convince an online player, hey, if you do amazing online, imagine offline.
Right.
I mean, there are people that do well offline that are online, mostly online players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have to adjust a little bit. I mean, I said Soul Chris is pretty good. Air Lancer is pretty good.
Matador is pretty good.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah. He's a good player, online and off. So I think they can do it. It just depends on how comfortable they are and going into different.
That's what I'm saying. If we can get them to be confident and be like, trust me, you're gonna get somewhere or you're gonna enjoy it, and it's like I said, this is a double-edged sword. So I'm not
but in the end, it's all up to them. Like
exactly.
If they want to go, it's a risk. I mean, I recently started taking my cousin to the tournament, and he's like, it's so hard to, I guess, tell them or explain them the tournament setting that I don't know, to non-tournament goers, it's like, okay, well, you're gonna go in this game, you're gonna play this guy you never played before, and you're gonna try to beat him. And he's like, well, how do I do that? I'm like, dude, don't ask me, just do it, just try it. It's hard because I had to get that competitive bug inside him for him to be for him to want it. That's what players mostly, the ones that are gonna jump in, the new guys, because I've seen a lot of comments on the trailers about youngsters. They're all like, "Oh man, I like how the game is looking." I have my little 11-year-old cousin that he's like, "Oh, I really like this game, and I want to play it. Can you teach me how to play it?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll teach you." So I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Wait, straight
with the new blood, but yeah, it's actually he actually played Sendo.
Yo, he's 11.
Yeah, did you see him? No, I'm not talking about Straight Cub.
Oh, I'm about to say yo.
He has a little brother. He has a little brother right now.
Okay.
Right now, we baptize him as Straight Pup, but it's subject to change, man. I mean, we're not so much stray anymore. We're just like living it up. But this guy punished Sendo's fireball with Kyo with a hop down C, stand C, and then up kicks into super, and he's 11.
I love it.
And this is his first fighting game ever.
So proud.
So I mean, like, if he can do that, I'm pretty much. Yeah, it was on stream, bro. We were like, everybody lost their shit. Like, Ben was here, Tanu was here, Stray Cub was here. I mean, we had tamales that day. It was a pretty big day. And yeah, I mean, everybody was happy with the guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he can do that in 13, I mean, he can kill it in 14.
Is he just some like random kid like on the street that just comes by, or is just like
he's my cousin's brother.
Cousin's brother.
Yeah, he's my cousin's brother. He just like he saw us playing 13 one day. And he's like, "Hey, I want in on that," because he looks up to his brother, and his brother is fairly good now.
Well, a lot of
Kinda-
people, a lot of players like first opponents are their family members. I mean, I remember playing Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter 2 with cousins and stuff like that, and then after a while, years later, I'm playing complete strangers. So I mean, yeah, it's a journey. It's an
But like to go back on this, he has this little friend at his age, and he talked. I heard him. He came from. He was playing here with me, just enough time for his friend to come home from school. So his friend came and got him, and I overheard him talk about the game to his friend. And it's like his friend was like totally not interested, and it's like, well, yeah, you gotta have the love for the game.
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how much fun he's having.
Yeah.
You can't translate that. You can't say it in words to somebody else and expect them to like to be contagious. You can't.
No.
Yeah, either you like it or you don't. It's attraction pretty much.
Yeah, because nobody told him to come over and play. He was like, "Hey man, I want to play." We're like, "Are you sure? This is hard." Yeah, I don't care. I want to play. So he's now a KOFXIV Terry player.
Oh, Terry.
I found it.
Damn.
You know why? Because he likes the characters, which is like the way you should start to play.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. Is that I've had a lot of people convinced to at least try King of Fighters based on the characters alone. And since there's so many different characters, like you can find multiple favorites. It's so easy to find multiple favorites and characters to be obsessed with. And like every character trope you could name that somebody could like, you'll find a character for them and they'll be all about it. And there's just enough personality and just enough story to them that they can get super invested in them and just decide, hey, I want to learn how to play this game because I love this character. It's why I started playing, because I fell so in love with Yamazaki, because my brother was playing CBS2 and I had touched 13 a little bit in the past. Like after I got into fighting games, I think 2 years ago, a little bit like that, I decided to try a bunch of different games and just sort of feel out all the different ones I can get my hands on. And I was like, okay, if you don't know who the SNK side of people is, I can tell you who these characters are. And he was like, I'm fighting this guy that looks kind of scared. And I'm like, what? He's like, I think his name is Yamazaki, and I'm like, I looked him up, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is so totally cool. I love him, and I read all his story, and I was like, oh my god, I have to hop on this bandwagon right now. I gotta play this game again. So I started playing. At the time, only 98 was out on Steam, but that was enough for me. I was just like, okay, I gotta play this game now.
What do you play in 98? I'm just asking.
It's changed a little bit. On and off with because I switched between it and 2K and 13 a lot, so sometimes when I go back to the game, I'm just like, maybe I want to try this character, maybe I like them a little more. But I think currently I'm just sticking with Billy, Yam, and Shermie, both in 98 and 02, but I've been playing a little bit of Krauser as well in 98.
You know, what you just said about how you kind of got into the game, that's how a lot of people get into different kinds of games. It's just sometimes it could be one character, or it could just be the music, or it can just be just the fact that all, the people in their area like and play the game. There's so many different, variables on how a person kind of can get into a fighting game. That's why whenever I always ask someone, how'd you get into this game? Then I start thinking about when I ask another person that question, or what answers did I get? It's always something different, but it's always somewhat the same. So that's why if you're living in a place where there isn't that many KOF players, you never know. There might be people playing down the street from you in a basement, and they don't know anything about finding other KOF players are not on.
I hope that's the case for me, because I can't find much of anybody.
Yeah, me neither.
But
hey, you popped up though. I mean, I popped up, you popped up. Everybody else that's in the panel, they popped up out of nowhere, and they're playing with people too. So I mean, I think eventually you'll find people, unless you want to move.
I definitely want to move someplace better than Ohio, but
Going back to the characters, like I don't think anyone in their right mind could look at the KOF 13 roster and not like a single character.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. And in I noticed throughout the years that enthusiasm and passion is definitely contagious. If you're really passionate, I've had several people also fall in love with the characters that I fall in love with because I talk about them super passionately, and they're just like, I want a piece of that because like you can convince people to try something if most of the time, if you're just like super enthusiastic and passionate about it, because they're just going to be like, wow, you really, really, really love this thing. I want to see what you love. I want to try out and see what you love about it and see for myself and stuff. And like they'll see the characters that you're enthusiastic about and get on board with them. Like it's just contagious.
Yeah, I think that's, we definitely need to kind of get on board with that when KO14 drops. It's just, be as passionate as you can without being like annoying, like some egotistical thing. But I definitely think enthusiasm and
I think
passion is very contagious. Like people, they latch on it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
We should just like keep our composure because we are gonna get a lot of people that are gonna try to jump in. Yeah, that's right. But
you get like 50 characters, man. It's like we're
gonna get a lot of people that are gonna jump in, but there's you have to be careful how you approach it, because like if you want to be smart, you're just gonna give them enough information for them to know what to do. You don't want to do the work for them. You just want to, hey, you know what? You have this and you got this. You knock yourself out. If you want to, just do it. That's how I got my cousin into this.
Yeah, that's definitely true because I'm even in shock that ever since I started streaming, I'm like the ultimate fighting gamer. I will play literally every one of them, no matter how good or bad it is. I'm such a fighting game fan that I will literally play them all. And it's funny to me that I would be playing Third Strike one day, and one day I just felt like playing Goro, and people were asking, yo, what's with that game? I'm like, oh yeah, and then I would, in a way, I would make sure that I would explain it the most simplest way as possible. Oh, it's just like this game, but with with a cool mechanic here and there. And I was able to convince people to play Goro, which that was like my biggest shocker.
I really like that game.
Yeah, coming from a guy who's been playing Third Strike on stream, a little bit of
Third Strike is amazing. I mean, Goro's amazing.
Guilty Gear as well, and like trust me, the way, because I'm crazy. I would play like any one of them on stream, just
like
I feel like it. Yeah, and it's always weird that, man, I'm gonna try one day. I'm gonna stream Goro and see if they get interested on it.
It's definitely a very attractive game because it's not only is it like the mechanics are great. I love the sounds that happen, especially with projectiles. Namely, like I think it's the same for all projectiles. I haven't played a lot yet because it's just sort of like I've got like a couple people to play with.
Like,
but
if you want to know anything about if you want to know anything about Market of the Wolves, I mean, I'm gonna call you out if you mess up. I'm really passionate about that game. I really like that game a lot, and you are correct. Like I'll stand by that game. She's totally on the money. Like the game is so fluid. There's really good sound. And
everything is just so satisfying.
Exactly.
Yeah, people have brought this up to me, and it's funny because they never played it before, and that definitely got them into it. And that was like the same reason that I would go from a Street Fighter game, and I'm definitely a King of Fighters, and they started asking me this question. I even had Skullgirls players that wanted me to teach them KOF because they just liked the way I was playing it, and I'll tell everyone, I'm no top player. Don't come to me for high-level play, because I'm still working on it. But I'm glad to teach you, because I keep up with tournaments, and as long as you provide, a good enough info too, you don't have to be the best player in the world. You just have to be really in love with the game, like everyone else is saying here.
Well, the thing
and trust me, people will hook onto it.
Well, Sixlet, the thing is, a lot of people that are, a lot of casuals or people that are just kind of like learning games. A lot of them are inspired by people just like them, I mean, some of them, they may look up to a lot of the top players, but a lot of the new players, they want to find new players as well. Someone that they can kind of relate to, someone that has a good, fun personality. Yeah. Or just someone that's kind of like, not a top player, but someone that's kind of in the middle, but, somewhat knows a fair amount of game, but is still passionate about the game, too. That's what a lot of the new players kind of attract. I mean, that's why a lot of new players they watch, like I said earlier, like Excellent Adventures of Mike Ross and Gutex. Like that's why like a lot of people kind of like Maximilian stuff. Regardless how about Maximilian. I mean, even like DSP, man. Oh my goodness! Like, I mean, a lot of people watch that stuff, because
I understand.
It's fun. It's fun to watch, and like, it's even though they're not, the super, top players, like they're having fun with the game. They're kicking back on the couch,
Oh yeah, for sure.
having
That's
a beer or
something
something like that. But like, a lot of new players, a lot of casuals, they look for that as well. They look for someone like them learning the game as well.
Yeah, that's why hopefully in the future I can, because I mean I'm just so hooked on video editing and doing stuff like that. Hopefully I can do something my own like that as well. It doesn't even have to be me. I can just find a way to provide game entertainment for everyone, and not even to compete with those guys, but simply I just enjoy doing this, and I would like to do my own thing for King of Fighters.
Right.
Yeah, I hope we can get somebody out of all of us. Maybe the one with the bigger scene or the one with the most quality scene have something that this is some food for thought. I mean, we could all pitch in for somebody to have like a slightly high production value, sort of excellent adventure-ish deal for KOF in a way that people get exposed to the game with some comedy effect or comedy relief or something.
Yeah, I mean,
something that's like general to the general audience. You know?
that works. Yeah, that definitely works, man.
That's definitely.
Because I mean, even though honestly, I don't even think you really need a big scene for that. All you need is just a good camera, good video editing skills, a good personality, and I would say you're learning the game as well. Like I think a lot of people can do that. I think that's a good idea though.
Yeah, if no one has beat me to it, I'll be glad to. I'll raise my hand for that. I'm still learning at the moment, and trust me, I'll make if no one has beat me to it, I'll be glad to provide that.
Right.
Yeah, it's give me time for now. I'm learning, and I'll try my best.
Hey, we all can do it. I mean, I think we all can provide something like that, And then at the same time, next to having things be sort of casual, like there's always going to be the next person up to help the players that really want to like get to the hardcore stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely like one of the things I've noticed about the fighting game community in general is that there are definitely people willing to teach you as long as you find them. Like there's people who will just be like, "Oh, I'll teach you this game." Like everything from somebody who might be like a couple levels above you to top players and stuff, they'll be like, "Hey, I'll totally teach you how to play this game."
Right. Okay. And I think also like as far as like doing kind of a show or stream like that, we also have to build up our numbers as far as on Twitch and stuff like that. But I think they'll grow naturally.
I really want to stream, man.
What you saying?
I really do want to stream.
Yeah,
we could figure out this group thing with us someday.
I don't want to bring up the same Killer Instinct stuff, but I feel like they're like they're not as a big community as the other fighting game, but it's like they still seem to have a very cohesive community.
Right.
Those guys guys are tight. Like I recently went to like get together with them, and like they are so tight. They have all the support. Like all of them had. Geez, I don't even know how they do it. Like all of them have like 2 Xbox Ones with 3 sticks and 2 monitors. Like they want to get exposed to the world, and like I'm all for it. Try to help them. Like I agree they might come off a little bit pushy because like the game is really good, and the way that people don't see it, it's just like it's jarring. It's like there's definite potential for people that are completely new to fighting games if they hop on Killer Instinct and they master it. I think like if they focus enough on that game, they could totally move on from there. Even if they haven't played any fighting game before, because the game is good, everything's good, the community is like
good.
Yeah, that's what I see, like a lot of them like doing like the they got the guy that does the online tournament, and then there's another guy that does like the top 32 players, like top 32 killers. So The top 32 ranked, he'll do like like a online event stream for their like a tournament. You know what I'm saying? So like stuff like that, man. I think.
Yeah, with prizes and stuff.
Right. Like,
yeah, it's totally
real
legit.
prizes, right? Like actual money, online tournaments with.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
that's how they got used to not traveling. It's like, okay, there's you got to make top 32 consecutively for I don't know how many weeks. I haven't dwelled in, but you win first, second, third place, you get money from your couch at home. Come on, man, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's
trending. Yeah, it's trending. I can tell. Trust me, it's everywhere now. Even for almost any game whatsoever.
That's interesting. All right, you know what? Let's try to kind of wrap things up a little bit. We're almost approaching our second hour of talking. So, anybody have any last final impressions from the KOF 14 6 teaser trailer at all? Anybody?
I want the game.
Okay.
I appreciate the further addition of very tight clothes on muscular people like Clark and Maxima. I appreciate this very much.
Okay. All right.
Just happy to see that they continue to improve on it, man, and it's getting better. So I'm just happy about that.
Okay.
Yo, shout-outs to SNK showing a new trailer right after Street Fighter V came out. It was shitty online.
Damn, James, I forgot you was on a call, man.
Hey, James, what's up, James?
What's up, Kyoto?
Yeah, I mean, James, right?
I've just been listening to you guys.
James is right on the money. I think I don't know if it's on purpose, but if it was, I think it's pretty much obvious that there's a whole lot of potential for this game. Because after I played Street Fighter V last night, and now that I woke up to this trailer, it's a world of a difference, man. I gotta tell you. I mean, it might not look as pretty, but there's so much more content up for grabs in 14.
All right. Okay. Why don't we leave it at that until the 7th trailer or something like that, or maybe from what we see in at the Hong Kong show.
Yeah, the event. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
I mean, it may be like EXY Wolf expressed. It may be the same build from PSX or something like that.
I really hope it's not, because
because that would disappointed us about the Taipei game show, man.
Have 3 more characters.
That was because I tweeted about that, and me and like other people were saying, this is like the exact same thing we played at PSX, but yeah,
they should get somebody that's passionate about the game, because whenever they had a Gamer B there and the other guy, I mean, those guys were like complete ass. They had no love for the game. They had no. Like, it almost seemed like they were mocking the guy that was there with them. Yeah, it's because like there was this like the producer was throwing jabs at Gamer B the whole interview. It's like, man, you just don't know how to play this game.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, you just go back and watch it. The guy looked uncomfortable as all fuck. Because the guy didn't know what he was doing. You know, he was trying to demonstrate new things. Like the Yori advanced cancel that we saw for a split second. He was trying to demonstrate that kind of stuff, and this guy was not having it. You know, but since it's Hong Kong, I mean, you know, the King of Fighters is pretty big over there. I just hope they get somebody that's up to the task.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. I think that's a good point, man. You always need someone that can just sell the game to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Just really hype, enthusiastic, you know, person that can, you know, basically just sell the game as much as
because you need to showcase it. Like, people need to see all the different things you can do. I mean, it's not all about new character builds. It's not all about new character builds. It's about like changes in speed, changes in weights, changes in jumps, whatever, like new tactics. It's not like just like, oh, okay, we got these new characters in there, you know what, goodbye, you know. No.
And you also have to make people feel that you are having fun with the game too.
Right.
You know.
Because when Gamer would be playing it, he was like, it felt like a chore to him. Mm-hmm. You know, it looked like it was feeling like a chore. I mean, he had no fun with it. He was just making character requests, and he was like not really focusing on the game. You know, everybody knows that if the leaked character roster is or isn't true, everybody knows that by now the character roster is decided, you know,
Yeah.
because they're so far along production. And this guy was still making character requests. I mean, come on, dude.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Why don't we give some shout outs and see everybody on the next episode. So all right, where should we
Yeah, just go by turns.
Yeah. Where should we start? Let's see. Sixlet. Shout outs.
Well, the usual shout-outs. Thank you, Desmond. Everyone here at the panel for another. I love having fun doing podcasts and stuff like this. Shout-outs to, of course, Dream Castle, Orochinagi Forums. I guess I might as well give love to Cyber Fanatics. They're still out there. My fellow Redditors. Hopefully, you guys pay attention to my post. You guys are here. Reddit KOF. And the only thing I have to say is, if someone knows Japanese, can someone translate this whole podcast and send it to Oda? Ask us. We can tell you. Or give us a chance. We'll definitely present it. Give us a chance.
Okay.
We are the people.
Okay. Esteban, MB Mexican, shout outs.
Yeah, shout outs to Indianapolis community, even though I'm the only one going to win a showdown. A lot of people are ready to support me on the stream, so shout outs to those guys. Shout outs to Yuki Ardo and Desmond for helping me save some money on the hotel room. Let's see. Shout outs to everyone on this call too. It was a great time the entire time I've been on this call, so lots of laughs, lots of other good stuff. Shout outs to my mom. She's having surgery on Monday. I come back, so
Ooh, okay.
I wish her luck. And that's about it. That's all I can think of.
All right, great. Burly Girly, shout outs.
Oh, wow. Shout outs to all of you for letting me in here in the first place. It's an honor. I didn't really expect it. And you guys have been really, including me. As new as I am, you've been very, very welcoming, and I appreciate that so very much. And I always have a good time with you guys, and I hope that I get more involved in the future as well. Thank you.
All right, great. All right, The Core, shout outs.
Oh, shout outs to, of course, the whole, everybody here. Shout outs to the Steam Battle crew, of course, the online competition that we have on the Sundays.
Oh, I forgot to mention that in the beginning.
Also, shout outs to Final Round, of course, happening in March, gonna be there, so, that's pretty much it, man, Sure.
All right, cool. All right, Stray Wolf, shout outs.
Yeah, I just want to shout out everybody that's been going to tournaments regularly, or at least trying. Might pitch in an idea for you guys. Whenever you have a small community, or somebody is, if you have somebody that's on your level, or slightly below, or slightly above, you have 3 or 4 players. If you want to send your best representative in case all of you can't go, just do a round robin or a tournament or whatever, and let the victor get some donations. So if you can't go and represent your own place, at least you could, I guess you could say you could rest easy and send your best guy. It's an option. Right now, Esteban is going to represent Indianapolis all by himself. If the guy is going all by himself, you could at least try to help him out in some way. From community to community, or inside your own community.
Right.
That's just an idea. And of course, shout out to all the people that are making this possible. The whole Dream Cancel Cup thing. The Texas crew, KOF, Sendo, Vicio, and I are going. It's the first time all 3 of us are going to the same event. Hope we can represent well. And everybody that's looking forward to KOF for 14, these shout outs for you guys.
All right, great. Cool, man. Thanks. All right. Willful, man. Yo, you still there, Willful?
Yeah, sorry, I've been busy in the background for the most part.
Have you been talking, dude? I haven't been paying attention to the hangout screen that much.
No, it's fine. I was actually busy in the background for the most part, so I was just sadly having to listen more than I wanted to come up and speak and talk.
Oh
But
damn, I'm sorry, man. I should have
it's
asked you
alright.
some questions, but yeah, you have any shout outs, bro?
Shout outs first, to you and Dream Cancel in general. I mean, like, this is our first time being on here, but I mean, you're still keeping the dream alive. This podcast is still running every so often, so that's great. I always tune in for it, even when I'm not, just whenever when I'm busy. Shout outs to Chicago KOF. We're still there, if anybody wants to know.
Yeah.
We're definitely still
We're
playing.
still there.
Yeah, we're still there. You can hit us up online on Steam or whatever, or yeah, if we're just still there, just ask. We'll definitely come out and play if you're willing to come out and play as well.
Just let me just interrupt you guys real quick. If anybody wants to add me, it's like TF Stray Wolf on Steam. I forgot to say that.
Oh, okay. All
Are you on Twitter?
I
they all
have
do
been
that?
playing. I have been playing a little bit more on Steam. Yeah,
Okay.
you should feel free to add me, just like TF Stray Wolf.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yo, any other Steam IDs that we forgot to ask for?
I currently don't have a PC, but if you want to add me, at least mine is EX Wildwolf. So,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. James Jr. Shout outs. James Jr.
Yeah.
Dead. Oh, there.
Chicago. You hear me?
Barely.
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me. What the fuck?
Yeah, hey, shout outs to the Prodigy, man. Shout outs to the
Shout outs
Prodigy.
to the Prodigy, aka the secret weapon, aka Blue Wolf. He lives in Ohio right now, but every so often he'll be back here in Chicago playing with us.
Who?
Shouts to Chicago.
Wait. Who are you talking about?
Ian.
Oh, Flanagan.
Flanagan.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flanagan.
I forgot
AKA
he was
the
in there.
Prodigy, aka
He's
the
a-
secret weapon.
Yeah, the first time I played that guy in Chicago at UFGTX, he gave me a scare, dude. I am not gonna lie. And then
He's
Mario
good.
turns around and telling me, "Hey, man, this is our secret weapon." I'm like, "Oh shit, I think I'm fucked." It was pretty legit.
Yeah, shout out to Flanagan, man. He's a good player. Very good
Yeah,
player.
man. He's legit.
Oh yeah, Burley. If you want, you can hit up Flanagan. He's like James said, he's in Ohio, and he's really good. He'll play in KOF, either old
Oh
one or
shit. Yeah, does he have a Twitter?
new. Yes. I
Or
don't think he
Steam?
uses it much though. He's a Steam.
Flanagan or something.
Alright. My Steam is Burly Girly. It's basically the same across most places, so you can find me wherever under that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. EX Wildwolf, shout outs.
Okay. Shout outs to NorCal, my boys, Hell Pockets, Mob One, N4US, JD, Gen D, Lord Walkman, and shout outs to the SDR crew. Those guys do amazing work. Manchester, aka Gibby, Super Effects, Mecha MacGyver, aka Alex Sanchez from SoCal. All those guys are great. And then, shout outs to the people on Twitter who do all that stuff that are cool. Shout outs to Dream Cancel. Shout outs to the Air Dasher community, Guilty Gear community. They took me into welcome arms. It still beat my ass, but it's a learning experience. And shout outs to Dream Cancel, last but not least, for all the amazing stuff that you guys do with the KOF community and all the knowledge that you guys spread. And basically, all the things that we try to do as a community together and just play these games and enjoy them. And shout outs to everybody here that are on the stream chat, on this chat. It was really a blast talking to you guys.
All right, great, man. That was really nice. Thank you. Wait, we got to Sixlet, right? You gave your shout out, Sixlet?
Yeah. I was the first one. Yeah. You
Okay,
told me
all
the first
right.
one.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
you go for it.
Okay. I do remember it being
I know
a little.
it's crowded. I know, right? This is like the first time we have
It was okay. All right.
Desmond getting old, man. Oh man.
Damn, shots fired.
Yo, should we share our social media?
If you like, man, go. Feel free.
Okay, so basically I'm just a Twitter guy. I have a Twitter. That's pretty much it. So it's just EX Wildwolf. You guys can add me anytime. Feel free. I also have I'm also on Dream Council forums a bit. So if you guys want to shoot questions at me or anything, or ask some games or anything like that, I'm there. I'm also at Dust Loop forums. I'm also on. I also have my own Discord server and the Dream Cancel. I'm also on the Dream Cancel server. So if you guys want a part of that, be a part of that. I'll send you guys a link if you contact me on Twitter.
All right, sounds fair. Hey, if any of you guys want to watch some scrubby casuals between me and the Cub, you could always tune into Twitch /Kiardo. That's KIYARDO. We're in there every other day. So if you guys want to watch anything during the weekdays, there you go.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'll give some shout outs on my end. Shout outs to all of you for joining on this episode. Shout outs to my Minnesota KOF crew, holding things down strong amidst all the Street Fighter V setups we had last time, the casuals at the mall, even though, like, you know, random people heckling us almost.
Yeah, I saw those. I saw that couple.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That was funny, dude. That's why I like playing at the mall. Random things happen. So yeah. Let's give a run through again of the promo and plug. So get Dream Cancel t-shirts at dreamcancel.com/shop. This is Cannibaleto. This is Mysterio and Luis Cha. And this is me rocking the shirt. It's a friend rocking the Dream Council shirt. You can get those again at dreamcouncil.com/shop. Look out for any kind of sales that we may have. Watch Dream Cancel Theater. Comes on randomly Sundays by KOF98. Ultimate Match Final Edition on Steam, as well as KOF 2002 UM. And KOF13 recently had a Steam battle this past Sunday. Shout outs to EGN Schmo, and shout outs to Arcade Shock Renault for stopping by, and I think Alan and Pedro stopped by for a little bit. Shout outs to El Matador for stopping by to the Steam battle. It was a lot of fun. Come by to the next one next month. Shout outs to KOF Funeral. Shouts to Video Games XD. Shouts to Team Chaos. See y'all at Winter Showdown 3. Shouts to MexiKOF. Shouts to the Nest organization. If you want to view the Dream Cancel forums on your smartphone, download Tap Talk. That way you can just get notifications and just check the forums just very, very easily instead of just using the browser on your smartphone. As well as chat with us on Chatwing if you want to just leave us, just like a quick message or anything like that. Or if you have any quick news, go ahead and chat with us there. You can download it on your smartphone very, very easily. Oh, tournament's coming up. Let me reorder this actually. Why don't we start with Kane's Winter Clash going down in France. This is February 26, 28. And that same weekend, in Essenton, Pennsylvania, there's Winter Brawl 10X. That very same weekend, February 26th, KOF13 will be there. And March 5th, the CEC, this is Canada East Championships. This is ran by, Toronto Top Tiers. KOF13 will be there. Go ahead and check that out. Final round, 18, right? We're at 18 for final rounds?
Yeah.
19, actually. Is there an X1X?
19.
Yeah,
19? Okay, yeah. 19. March 15th, going down to Atlanta, Georgia. KOF13 will be there. Malik will be there. And Core, you'll be up there, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, that's in your neck of the woods, man. So go ahead and say hello to Malik and Core and all the other KOF players that'll be at final round. And Combo Breaker all the way in May. We'll get more and more information about that soon.
Yeah.
But yes, and then this weekend, Winter Showdown 3. Oh man, I can't wait. It's going down this weekend in North Glen, Colorado. KOF13, KOF 2002 UM, KOF 98 UM FE will be there. The end of the Journey Dream Cancel Cup Finals. Oh man, it's going to be a stacked tournament. This is going to be a very stacked tournament. Violent Kane will be there. Real Kim, part of Team Chaos were there, as well as TC Yoshi and KOF. Cannibaleto will be there. Malik will be there. Sendo, Stray Wolf, VCO, El Rosa, El Matador, ET will be there. I will be there, most of all, you know. I'll be handling brackets and stuff like that. And if anybody wants to play, you know, any side, little first to fives or anything like that, feel free. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's sponsored by Mad Cats and No Scope glasses. Gaming glasses. I'm interested in trying those out. And yes, ET will be there. So Clark will be slamming folks left and right. Be careful. And you can watch the stream at Twitch TV / Kings of Co. We'll put it on the front page of Dream Cancel and blow it up all over Facebook and Twitter for people to check out. So it's going to be so much fun. So again, I want to thank all the people in the in the discussion panel, you know, for joining us. Is much appreciated. I want to thank all the viewers for watching tonight's episode. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and post up a comment on what you think of the 6th teaser trailer for KOF14. Things are looking nice and very promising indeed. Share this episode on Facebook, share it on Twitter, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and yeah, just keep playing KOF. Stay tuned this weekend for Winter Showdown 3 and any extra news, because KOF14 will be played in Hong Kong. I mean, we don't know what build it may be. Maybe the same one that we saw at the PlayStation Experience and the Taipei Game Show. It may be something completely different. It may feature some of the characters that we saw in the trailer. We don't know. We're just gonna have to find out. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Shouts
See
to
ya!
moms. Shouts to moms.